Hello and welcome back. My name is Kai and welcome to Kai Concept Construction. Let me start out this video by saying what even are fractals? Fractals are infinitely repeating mathematical shapes. Now that might sound kind of complicated, but I can explain it. This is a picture of a fractal where you have a triangle, and then on top of the triangles you have more triangles, and then you have two more in every triangle, and gets like infinitely out of hand. This one's really famous because it kind of looks like a snowflake, and that's kind of cool. But another really famous one is called the Zerpiesky's triangle. It's really hard to pronounce because it was created by a guy who was not English speaking. But the idea is that you have a triangle, right? Wow, so cool, right? But inside the triangle you have another triangle, and then inside that you have more. And the idea is that it's infinitely self-repeating. And in nature you can find a lot of sorry. In nature, you can actually find a lot of fractals, but of course, you can make a lot more in like math. But the idea is you have like triangles inside triangles. It doesn't have to be just triangles. You can make it with like all sorts of shapes. Where you have like a stem, and then you have like I don't know one on the side, and then you have more on the side like that, and it's like the eye shape. Oh, I drew that backwards, but you get the idea, right? Like patterns, pattern inside of itself. That's what a fractal is. And what I wanted to do in this video is the idea of combining art and kind of engineering to make like fractals. So how I wanted to achieve that is I have a stick. It's very cool, right? And I am putting it where it balances, right? And there's as much weight on this side, as much weight on that side, so it balances, right? It's like a balance beam, right? And then I will put weight on both sides, and while it does what balancing things do when it balances, I can move like the focal point, and now it's like that side. Now I kind of have like a crane where like it's longer on one side, but there's more weight on the other. So that's kind of cool, like leverage. And now I kind of have like a crane, but that's not the point of the video, and I'm getting sidetracked. Anyways, I'm gonna put it back in the middle. But the idea of this video is that if I put, let me do this real quick. So the idea of this video is that I kind of have like a balance beam inside of a balance beam, where I have the main one, and then these two on the side like this, and these can independently rotate, and then these ones on the very edge. And this is kind of like a fractal in the way, and my goal, or what I want to do in this video, is make this, but like giant, like really big. So yeah, with that said, let's get right into it. Okay, so this is the main column. If you don't know what I'm referring to, here's the demo from earlier. This whole tower is equivalent to the plank under here that's holding the whole weight of the tower. That's why I built it like this. That way, it's very strong. It's not very, of course, it uses a lot of planks, but I'm not going for that right now. I'm just building a giant, thick block of wood that is going to hold the whole weight of the tower. And then the next thing I'm going to do is create the balance beam. So I'm going to create a giant bridge that goes across here, and then have two more platforms on either sides. So yeah, I will get back to you then. Alright, so here I have the main beam of it. A couple things changed. First off, I have two towers on the side. These won't be here when the structure is done. It's just here as like a temporary. I have like little scissor lifts at the bottom, right here and over there. You can't really see it. But the idea of it is if I were to like mess up or it tilts on one side, then I could catch it. Then it would catch it and lean on this tower. And it's kind of like there is like a temporary scaffold, right? And I can like It's kind of cool. I can like do this like I don't know, kind of neat to play around with. The reason why I have 10 pounds right here is because more weight and pressure holding, like squeezing this part together, makes the bridge hold together. The bridge could hold perfectly fine without it. It's just like a precaution to for if it were to fall. I'm sure it won't, but I would rather it be over prepared and put the weight there than like it bleh, you know. So with that said, I'm gonna do the next layer of bridges. All right, so a couple things changed from the pictures that were shown earlier. I got rid of the weight and added new, not new, but added ropes instead of weight, because if the weight is like compressive strength, like compressing it to keep it all together, then ropes does the same thing, right? I added another layer on all four of the third layer. I don't know what you want to call it, but like the third layer consists of first layer, second layer, and then third layer is this branch right here. So yeah, and I forgot to add that one, and so I will do that and move the camera back so you can get a better angle and continue making more layers on it. Okay, so this is the finished product. I mean, obviously things changed, so let me walk you through it. So, um, the very bottom main beam is the first layer, and that's one, right? And the second layer has two, because it's one right here and here. The third layer has four, because it's one, two, four. Like it's kind of like a doubling each time. So there's one, and then two, and then four of these ones, right? And then there is, so it's 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, right? So there's 32 of these little tiny ones. Um, I obviously made that in the middle. I added back the weights because was, I mean, I'd rather be safe than sorry. I don't want this thing to fall. It took me it was clearly a lot of effort here. And I added a fun, like, architecture dome on top because why not? I mean, oh, and if you're wondering the scale, by the way, this is me. This is me for scale, so it's quite big. It goes up to like my knee height. Um, So yeah, the next thing I want to do is take out the scaffolding at the bottom, and so it's just supported by that one column. By the way, this is kind of a cool camera angle to like look at it like this. Like, whoa. Anyways, um, let me take out the scaffolding supports. I have not done this before, so kind of worried, but let me do this side. I'm lowering it right now. Okay, that's cool. All right, so that side's completely off now, so let me do this side. Okay, nice. All right. Now it is fully supported by the middle. Nice. All right, so here's the final product for real this time. I got rid of the scaffolding, and it just looks so cool. I mean, just look at that, right? If I like tap this side, it's like, if I like It's like all in perfect harmony of balance. It's just like exactly what I had in mind. It's like a perfect fractal. It's so cool. It's so neat. You didn't know you needed this until you clicked on this video, and then you needed this, right? But unfortunately, I do have to take it down, and might as well. I mean, if I'm gonna have to destroy it, might as well make it crumble. So I figured the most spectacular way for it to crumble is with my handy dandy scissors, right? And the idea is that I cut the rope right here, and then this side is unbalanced, so it falls off, as in it's unequal, so it tips off, and then that makes the weight go off on this side, so this whole half falls off, and then that makes the whole thing unstable, and then it's kind of a domino fractal staircase out in a way. But with that, enough talking. I'm really nervous because I have not done this, but let's just yeah. Oh my goodness. How is that? Oh my gosh. This is really thick rope. Sorry. Oh my gosh. Okay. I built this too strong. Oh my gosh. Whew. Should I? Okay. Oh my goodness. Wow. How is that? Okay. That's interesting. All right. I honestly did not expect that to even live at all. Now that's what I was looking for. Wow. That was fun. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it.